Yeah. Hold up. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Bad bitches, fuck them, then dismiss them. Bang. I ain't really here to take no pictures.
Yo, what's up guys? Back with another video, and today we got something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the real NHL and especially Carey Price and the Montreal Canadiens. I just felt like as a Montreal Canadiens fan, our star goaltender might be leaving, so I feel like this would just be a great video to start, talking about the NHL, get myself into it. And I think with NHL 21 being dry lately, I think it's a great opportunity for me to start talking about things I like to do. If you guys are new to my channel, consider subscribing, as I do a lot of NHL 21 content and soon to be NHL 22 content, and I'll also start getting into the actual NHL hockey world like I'm doing in this video. So if you guys are new, consider subscribing. Let's get into the video. If you guys didn't know, the Seattle expansion draft is happening this Wednesday, and every NHL team besides Vegas had to give a protections list to Seattle where certain players on their team are protected. With that said, Seattle gets to choose one exposed player from every NHL franchise. With that said, yesterday we found out all the 30 NHL teams' protection lists, and most notably the Montreal Canadiens left Carey Price exposed. So firstly, this all happens because Marc Bergevin wanted to keep Jake Allen and not lose him for nothing. He said multiple times that he felt that he was a very valuable asset to the Montreal Canadiens, and he feels that a good backup goalie would help Price like it did in this past season in the playoffs, where he was playing a very good hockey game for his team, and the backbone of that team for a decade about. So Marc Bergevin did not want to lose Allen for nothing, and there were rumors that he was going to go to Edmonton for a pick and a prospect, that pick being a Lavoie, Bouchard, whoever it is. It wasn't very clear, and obviously that deal did not happen because Allen is still in a Montreal uniform and was protected. So where does that leave us? Carey Price being left exposed. And no one saw that coming. The backbone of your team, 5th overall pick in 2005, you do not think Carey Price, as big of a name player as he is, would be left unprotected no matter the circumstances. So with Carey Price being left exposed, the rumors around the entire NHL was that Seattle was going to take Carey Price and ship him back to Montreal with retained salary for picks and prospects. And this was on Saturday night, where that was the rumor when Carey Price waived his no-move clause. The rumor was that he was going to get shipped back to Montreal for retained salary as part of, Marc Bergevin being a genius. With that said, yesterday morning, the official protection list from every NHL team came out, and the rumor was that according to the league's cap circumvention rules, that was not possible, as it would break a certain code in the rulebook. So with that off the books, that left a lot of people wondering what was happening. Why was he left unprotected if that was not possible, as he is, the backbone of this team, and without him, there's not much we can do. Well, with that rumor being, not possible, a new one came out, not a new rumor, but an actual fact came out that Carey Price has been going through a few tough knee injuries and some sort of lower body injury, which might have been serious, but he has not gone to the doctor as of yet, and he's supposed to go after the Seattle expansion draft. And why is that important? Because Seattle wants to know if it's serious or not, and they won't know until after they do their actual official picks, which leaves them like under a very, not a stressful position, but like a very awkward position, because they don't know the official, proper health of Carey Price, and they don't know if he's actually healthy or if it's just some sort of game Marc Bergevin is trying to play to keep both his goalies. So this morning, Frank Saravelli has just tweeted and has dropped another bomb, as he does, as he has been doing lately. Seattle has been given a full green light to select Price in the expansion draft, even with all the health concerns and cap, not problems, but his large cap that he has. And that is very intriguing, because we don't know his health concerns. He hasn't gone to the doctor yet. We don't know anything about his future, and it's very unclear if he's going to be able to even start the season next year. Next up, his contract. He's supposed to get paid $11 million in signing bonus, which is not from the cap, but actually from what you make as an organization, as a team management. So $11 million off like jersey sales and all that. And he has a $10.5 million cap hit for the next 5 years as, you know, a goaltender. And that's a very high, and I'm pretty sure is the highest among all goaltenders in the league. So that's an eighth of your cap space gone for one player, and I don't feel like you can actually trade him to another team with getting actually decent assets back for it, whether it's picks, prospects. I guess if you do retain salary, you can get, you know, a decent amount of picks and prospects, but for 5 years at, you know, half the price of 10.5, it's still quite a large price to pay. And I don't know what I feel about this yet, but with his health concerns, I don't feel like Seattle should take the risk. But obviously, as a Montreal Canadiens fan, I'm going to be quite biased because I do want him to stay. With all that said, with all the reports coming out, will Seattle take Carey Price? In my humble opinion, I believe that Seattle is going to take Carey Price. I don't feel like if they don't take Carey Price, it's Jonathan Drouin. But Carey Price, I feel like that big name player can sell a lot of jerseys, can sell a lot of things, and make your team a much more competitive team right off the gate, as there are a lot of big names players exposed, which can make them like a cup contender right off the bat, like Vegas was. In Montreal's case, if they do take Carey Price, not only does it help with, like, it gives us cap flexibility, more cap space to go after guys like Dougie Hamilton or do a trade for, you know, like Seth Jones, who I don't want them to get, but, you know, Mark Bergevin is going to go after all the big fish, along with getting big free agents like Dougie Hamilton and all those big name guys. They'd probably have to go after another goaltender, as if you do lose Carey Price, you wouldn't want to run a duo of Allen and Primo with such little experience, and if you're trying to make the playoffs, you don't want Allen as your starter. At least I don't think so. I think they'd probably want to go after a guy like Freddie Anderson or Tuukka Rask for a year or two, just to help the load and bring experience to this team. Obviously, we're still a young team. We got Primo's young. Up front, we're young. Defensively, we're getting there. We have a lot of young prospects not on the team right now, but I feel like if we do lose Carey Price, it's going to be a much bigger loss than people anticipate, just because of what he brings to the team. When you think of Montreal, you think of Carey Price. He's the heart and soul of this team. He's the best player on the team, and we need him if we want to actually win a cup. He wants to win a cup here. He wants to stay a Montreal Canadian. He's a future Hall of Famer, and losing him would just break so many hearts. I think more hearts than the Subban trade at that time. He's a Hall of Famer, and I hope for everyone's sake that Carey Price stays a Montreal Canadian, and we can see more years and more Stanley Cup runs with Carey Price and Nets. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any opinions on this, let me know in the comments what you guys think Seattle's going to do with Montreal. If they're going to take, you know, Carey Price, if they're going to take Drouin, but mostly Carey Price, the big name player on the Montreal Canadiens exposed list. So let me know in the comments what you think. I'll probably be doing a mock draft, maybe posting it later tomorrow or the day of the expansion draft. You know, I think it's something pretty fun to do. It's just a little prediction video, and there's obviously a few guys who, you know, big name players. Are Seattle going to take them? Obviously Carey Price being one of them. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on next time. Peace!